Speaker. They came to us crying that because of late exchequer releases, when they delay in paying VAT and not VAT, payee remittances to KRA, there are penalties that are imposed on that late remittance. It was this committee called County Public Accounts Committee. It was Sifunaa. It was this Senate that sat down with the Ministry of Finance or the Treasury, and we agreed that because the problem is not originating from the county side, that because late exchequer releases are a reality, you cannot delay giving us money, then when I delay remitting payee for my employees, you add a penalty on top. It was this house that they are now demonizing. Honorable Speaker, it is this house that they are demonizing that ensured that we passed a law here for financial autonomy for the assemblies, because the governors were running circles around the assemblies with the famous Form C, Honorable Speaker. So we have done a lot of things. Speaker, there was the other one of, I think it was for shareable revenue. I've addressed that. There was a question of late exchequer releases. Speaker, whenever there is a delay, you will hear the national government saying, we are up to date. And yet the governors come to our committee and tell us, no, we are behind 3 months. This is the question. How is it possible that they only come to us when they want things? That we are only good people when we are pursuing what they consider their interests. But now, because we want to ask for accountability for the same amount that we fight for, they are demonizing us. Speaker, we were convinced this last financial year by the so-called small counties. Yeah. I remember the small counties like Lamu and the others, and Viga, and they came together and told us that we need to introduce in the new formula an affirmative action amount. The only governor from those 13 counties who has appeared before us and actually has said thank you for the fight for devolution is the governor for Nyandarua. He is the only one. He is the only one. These other ones continue to insult us. Even up to today, they are still calling us names, Honorable Speaker. So we have told them that because we are also politicians, we can throw down. You know, these suits, Honorable Speaker, they are just clothes. We can remove them and just wear magwanda rasmi ya vita. Nobody should think that because Sifunaa wears a suit every day, that in certain circumstances, if need be, I cannot throw around. I mean, they should not threaten us. So, what we were objecting to yesterday, and I want the country to understand this, you have a governor who you have given resources. The Constitution requires him to come and account for those resources. You have invited him once. You have invited him twice. You have invited him 3 times. You have issued summons to him. You have actually sent the police to look for him. He has refused to appear before the County Public Accounts Committee and before the Senate. Then he comes to the Senate to create content for his TikTok out here. And yet there is a live court, a live matter before the committee and a live arrest warrant. As a lawyer, I am telling you, as a lawyer, Mr. Speaker, I know you are my classmate. You know that it is the responsibility of everyone. If you know there is a thief who the chief is looking for, even in the village there, chief has put a notice saying, if you see this gentleman, you tell him we are looking for him. And then he comes and prances around here with a battery of journalists making content for his Facebook page. I mean, you expect us to sit here and just also, I'ma send him some likes. It is not possible. It is not possible. So Governor Lelit, you know where to find me. I am a member still of the Public Accounts Committee. And the questions that I have for you, you must answer. You must answer. You can't threaten me with anything. Yeah? I am doing my job like constitutionally, the job that I was given to do under the Constitution, and you cannot threaten anyone. I am available. I am available. We are going to do a schedule, Honorable Speaker, as we told this House, for the meetings of a Public Accounts Committee in accordance with this motion that has required us, Honorable Speaker, to enforce fiduciary accountability by resummoning non-compliant county governors, recommending sanctions for defiance, including budget withholding, which we are already doing, and escalating unresolved cases to the Control of Budget, Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission or Director of Public Prosecutions as appropriate. We are prepared to do that job, whether you jump up, whether you run away. The law.
Senator Sifunaa, your time is up. Honorable Senators, before I allow more members to continue with their contribution to the motion, I have got communication to make on visiting delegation from the Kenyatta University. Senator Olekina, take the nearest seat. Thank you. Honorable Senators, I would like to acknowledge the presence in the Speaker's Gallery this afternoon visiting delegation from the Kenyatta University. The delegation comprises 33 students who are visiting the Senate for an academic tour. On behalf of the Senate and on my own behalf, I extend a warm welcome to the delegation and wish them a fruitful learning in the Senate. And